morning, crying my eyes out, and it is not right. And I apologized to the person who was taking my call, and I said, listen, man, it was like, it's really rough out here for all of us. He goes, listen, well, I'm gonna connect you with billing, and they're gonna take care of you, all right? And then we'll figure this out, Mr. Kennedy. It's gonna be all right. And I said, thank you so much. I said, let me tell you that AT&T, the service people, when you can get to a human being and talk to them, you're very accommodating, and you all do your job as best as you can with what you're put up against. And they transfer me to the billing, and a young lady ends up taking care of me, and I tell her what I had told the salesperson, and I went through my rant, and then I said to her, I said, Miss, please understand that I know the last thing that you and the young man I was speaking to before you, the last thing that you need on a Saturday morning is to hear a middle-aged white guy yelling. And she said, oh, Mr. Kennedy, don't worry about that. And she said, listen, don't worry about we're gonna get rid of the $60 or so of charges that I've gotten over the last year for getting my service shut off and then having to pay to turn it back on. And she said, try and pay the past due amount by Monday, and I'll make sure that your account is updated, and so on and so forth. So it was really ended up being very nice. But the incredible frustration that we're all experiencing in this post-capitalist nightmare. I feel really bad for the guy that was working this morning. I really do. And it was, you know what? And the funny thing is because Massapequa and Massapequa Park are so fucking white bread. I was amazed that, not the staff of the store. It was two, I believe, Latino gentlemen, and the other gentleman that was working there was, I believe, Indian or Pakistani. I'm not sure. But the other customers in the store, there was a black woman with her, I would say, teenage son. I'd say he looked like 13, 14. He's a tall kid, but, he looked young. And a couple that was a black gentleman and a white woman. And I said, I'm like, listen, I'm sorry. I was like, but, the last year has been brutal, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching, corporate America screw over the little guy. And I was like, I know you're not getting a cut of the profits. And I said, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to make a scene and make everybody uncomfortable in here. But enough is enough. And it's not right that they put their employees in that situation. So anyway, my phone's not going to be turned off. And I also found out the reason why my Wi-Fi on my iPad isn't working is not because they were cutting off my data because I was past due on my phone balance. It's because the morons at the Apple store, when I replaced my iPad, never told me that I needed to go to AT&T and get a new SIM card. That's another corporate monstrosity that I'm done with. Fight the power. Prison abolition now. Attica is all of us.